All right, welcome back to Survivor Samoa.
Yeah, here we go.
That's right.
Again.
That's right. We're on episode 7 of Survivor Samoa. You can go
Mm-hmm.
back and watch all our episodes before if you haven't seen them. And also, many seasons prior, I've been taking Alec through Survivor from the beginning. I believe it was January 1st, 2019, that I think that was when we posted the first discussion about Survivor Borneo on my
I think
channel.
so, yeah.
And that's led us all the way through season 19. And there's
That's
hundreds of
crazy.
Survivor
Crazy to
videos on
think
here
about.
you can go back and watch if you haven't seen them. So it's cool.
Yeah, so we're making our way through, and I sworn to secrecy, so I don't really know anything about any of the seasons coming up
Yeah,
further, so good stuff.
yeah. Alec doesn't know anything about the seasons to come, and
Mm-hmm.
we only know now 18 seasons of Survivor history, and it's fun because I've seen all the seasons, but we're taking them along. And at the end of every season, we do a season review, and we get your input as well. And then we've got an ongoing ranking of the seasons and the winners. And yeah, it's a fun time. It's a fun time. What happened last episode?
A great question. It's been a little bit since we did it, but the thing is, there was gonna be some spherical. They were gonna do a thing with the spherical.
Yes.
They were gonna have pizza. They were gonna have pizza, and it was
Who
all
got the
exciting. But
pizza?
then
Damn.
nobody got the pizza because Russell unfortunately blacked out at the challenge, and it was a pretty alarming situation. Where it was just like he every time he sat up and his blood pressure would just like completely drop, and he'd like basically lose consciousness every time.
Yeah.
It was rough. So
I think he was being a
this
little
is
dramatic.
yeah, maybe just a little
Like
bit. Yeah.
the falling asleep on the challenge is a little crazy.
Come on, yeah. Like, what are you doing? Falling asleep in the
I like when
challenge? What
he
is going
initially does it.
on?
They're like, Russell, get off the table. Like he just decided to lay there of his own free
Yeah.
will.
Right. Right.
Russell, get off the table. Don't need that much weight on that puzzle.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's
So
gone.
they had a big double tribal, and because that was gonna be the whole thing. Is like, oh, there'd be a double tribal. Oh, it'd be this whole thing, but they ended up being like, oh, there's no vote. So because
You
of
just
he got
came to
evac
talk.
out.
You came there to talk and then
Yeah, just
send him
talk it
on the
out.
way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that was the
So
episode.
yeah, that was pretty much it. It was not really a whole lot else about that.
So a couple tragedies. Number one being that pizza went uneaten by anyone,
Yeah,
and
that's
number
pretty.
two is
It's
that
very tragic.
Russell passed out.
Yeah,
Dramatic
Russell
ass.
passed out. This is yeah. This is the Russell on Glue, not the Russell from Foa Foa.
So many Russells to keep track of.
Too many Russells.
One too
Rustling
many.
around to try to
Now we
figure
can just
out
say
rustle up.
Russell.
They couldn't rustle up some grub. They just couldn't do it. They had to.
No. What? Now we can just say Russell. We don't have to specify which Russell.
Yep, it's true. This is the last. Also, this is the last page of my notebook. This notebook. So you have to move to another one after this.
You know what they say with like
How about
with
that?
you're on the last page of the book. It might be the end. It's like the life of Chuck or something. It's like the
Yeah, it
end of
might
the world.
be. It could be. It could be the end of the
It's like
world
the
right
end of
now.
the Mayan calendar. You don't know where to go after that. It might be the end of Survivor for us. All right. Well, as always, you can click the link in the description to see the highlights of the reaction to the episode and come back afterwards and we'll discuss. Okay?
All right, well, there you have it, folks.
Liz
Is out. Yeah.
How we feeling about it?
So, this is a weird season in a lot of ways. It's because it's funny. Like Russell is just like a wild character.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not. It hasn't been a particularly engaging or entertaining watch. There's like stuff that's happened that's like, whoa, that's amazing, and then it's followed up by just like bland nonsense. Like
the votes aren't the most interesting. It's like, yeah,
no,
a lot of foa, just like Well, Russell will decide basically whoever he wants. Early on, it was
Right.
people, was women that were onto him essentially, and then it's just like, all right, what's the next? Ben's racist, and then now what's the next weakest woman? Okay, let's get Ashley out. All right, now
Yeah.
which idiot I'm gonna vote out?
Basically, yeah.
And then Galoo had the one vote that was very by the numbers, and then yeah, so
Yeah.
but amidst it all, there's the one chaotic element, and we're about
The
to
gremlin.
unleash him in the merge. See what he can do.
Gonna be It's going to be pretty amazing when we get to see him interact with, because the little shades of him interacting with some of the other tribe has been just gold. I mean, even in this episode, him just like with Laura
The immediate
was
final
really
two.
funny.
Nothing
Yeah.
suspicious about that, right?
Yes. Like,
He's literally
it's
told
like,
her.
and she's like, "Wow, I have to leverage that." It's like, what do you mean? You just bought it that immediately?
He
How did
literally
you buy
told her,
that?
"Man, if it, I hope if I get my way, I want me, you, and Natalie in the final three." I'm like, why? Why though? You don't even
Yeah.
know
And
me yet.
what? Yeah. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
No.
And she was just kind of buying it. Well, she was there. She was like getting along really well with Natalie. I guess
Talking about
they're
the
talking
book
about
of
stuff,
the
and it was
month.
piss books of the spiritual books of the month, and it was like Liz was getting all upset about it, and I was like, okay.
Because they weren't helping her with the
And
fire.
I love how it was that, and then it immediately cuts to Russell. This is so stupid.
This is so stupid.
It's like, wow, that's a lot of rage there,
So
Russell.
many. He's called everybody on his tribe dumb from the beginning.
Yeah, he has.
Like I think every
Yeah, he's
single
called
one
Mixed.
is a dumbass,
Yeah, he's called
idiot,
McDumb.
stupid.
Yeah, Jason, he's called dumb or lazy or
Yeah.
he gave up. Yeah, everyone on his tribe is a big fat dummy except him. He's the
Maybe Mick.
smart
Maybe he didn't say anything
one.
about Mick.
I feel like he probably hasn't said anything like overly negative about Mick, but I feel like he said something.
Mick doesn't have
I just
much
don't
to
remember
say
what.
himself, though. You never hear from
Yeah,
Mick.
he doesn't really. He doesn't really have a whole
He
lot
has
to
no
say.
input.
It's very true.
Some leader. The leader's the focus over at the other champ and the other tribe, and this one is just like he's MIA every conversation.
Yeah.
You guys need a leader. Like, you guys still have a leader, right? You're gonna come back.
Yeah,
Come to the challenge
He
without
flipped.
the leader necklace.
He flipped out when they didn't have the leader necklace, which I was like, I didn't even really recognize that was a thing until just now,
I
like
didn't
this
either.
episode.
But now that I think of it, I do remember Russell having that
Mm,
necklace around his chest. But yeah, it's a weird fascination he has with this leader thing. Even if it in the other seasons where it wasn't a specific mechanic where the leader's going to decide
right.
this or that, he would always be like, "So have you guys decided on a leader? I'm like, what's going on here? You guys elected a leader yet?" Yeah.
Yeah, and like technically speaking, like they don't really ever. I mean, they can elect a leader, but like the leader doesn't really necessarily have that much say, right?
Yeah, it's just like we need
They don't.
someone to delegate in usual leader situations. Just we need someone to
Mm,
delegate. That's all it is. I
yeah.
need someone to tell me what to do. I'm lost without it.
Hmm.
And then in this season, it's like, okay, the leader is we're gonna give them these decisions every now and then. Leader will send this person to the other tribe. Leader will do this.
Mm.
They want comfort or luxury or necessity, stuff like that. Yeah, you can chill, Jeff. I mean, like we're about to get into the merge, and you know it. You're talking about, man, you guys need a leader. You're not gonna survive without a leader. Just so you guys could go
It's
to
like
the
they weren't going to
merge.
survive anyway.
But it was funny because Russell, like, it's like he didn't. The way he was talking was like, man, we have to win 3 in a row and even these numbers.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're not gonna have that many before the merge, Russell. You know better. Imagine they had that many challenges. They
You'd
would get
think.
decimated like Palau.
Yeah, pretty much. It'd be embarrassing.
No,
So
Jason's already embarrassed. He's
yeah, Jason's
embarrassed.
very embarrassed. We heard that many times when they came back. He's had it like 3 times. Like, he's embarrassed. He's
He
ashamed.
gave up on the challenge. He was looking at the puzzle, hoping it
Yeah.
would put itself together. What else happened in this
Something like
episode?
that.
There was
Yeah.
a reward challenges
It
where
was a
they had
word.
the
It was a
matching items and whatnot.
match game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Shambo sent Laura over. That was the whole thing with Laura, her going over, and then Russell started his Houdini magic.
Houdini magic.
I thought was a very strange. Why Houdini?
That's the name of the episode. That's kind of might even be a good idea for
For
me to name the episode. I'm not sure. Is there a better one?
Houdini.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
don't
so.
know.
It's like just a snappy
I don't think so
soundbite.
either.
Survivor loves the
Yeah,
snappy
Houdini
soundbites. So
magic.
throw them right into the title
Yeah,
if they can.
yeah.
Got my
Houdini
Houdini
magic.
magic.
It's
I'm gonna manipulate her little mind. Use
it
her as my
manipulated your
toy.
little mind. Yeah, and I was like, whoa,
And he's
geez,
working
dude.
Laura like a tool. He had all these different
Yeah,
things
yeah.
he
You
was
say
doing.
all these metaphors that he likes to throw in there. Yeah.
Of just completely
Yeah, well, he was also the one that
dehumanizing
was.
everybody he's talking about. They're my little puppets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck them and
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna
don't.
manipulate their
Yeah.
minds.
Well, he's just like he also just has this wild like everything about him is just fascinating. He was stoked to be. It's like yeah, we're 5'8". We're so close to them now, and I was like,
We're so
what are you
close to
talking
even.
about? So close to even. It's like no, you're not. It's not even
It's
close.
like
Not
he
even
thinks it's like a
remotely
swing.
close.
It's like they lose one member, we gain one, and then we're pretty much even.
Yeah.
It's like no, they'd have
It's
to
like,
lose,
no.
like you said, 3 in a row just to be even. Yeah. So now they're going into
Yeah, and I mean they
merge,
didn't
4-8. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a rough situation to be in right there.
But he said they're not going to outwit.
Yeah, and
they're not going to outwit me.
no, well, Galoo already came in. Galoo here now. They already won the reward challenge too, where they get to go on a boat ride,
Mm-hmm.
which looked fun. That looked like a fun
Yeah.
time for everybody.
For sure.
So
yeah, how do you think the Galoo are going to
play
take to these
Pirate.
Foa players? You think they're going to?
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say because it's like I think there's certain pairings that can kind of work, but I feel like the guys are going to think Mick is a threat, and I don't know what the guys will think about Russell. I feel like if the guys want to play smart, they'll stick with Shambo and just try to get rid of this old tribe.
Right.
But Shambo also feels very closely to Foa.
That's true. They already did. They did tease that a little bit of how like I have a following over there.
Yeah. right.
And now
so
Laura
that could complicate
cemented
things
a
a
final
little bit.
2. Russell's word is his bond.
Which is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Look, shake my hand. Look at me in the eyes.
Someone just buy.
I'll never betray you. He's
Yeah,
just like crazy eyes.
Yeah,
I believe you, Russell. Very trustworthy vibe.
Yeah, apparently he just makes it work. I don't know how he does it, but he's able to.
Where's Betsy at? Like, Betsy will sniff him out.
Yeah, Betsy sniffed him out pretty quickly, honestly. Yeah. And then that's why she's gone. He got rid of her.
And the cops on that tribe.
More
cops.
More cops. We got a rocket scientist. We got a rocket scientist on this tribe. So
it doesn't take rocket scientists to know that Russell's up to no good.
Russell's up to no good. When he's promising people on the other tribe, they would go to final 2 with him.
Like they were walking off, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that clue you got, you might as well throw it away." You know, Ben found it, didn't use it, he went home with it. So just forget
I love
about
that was like almost. That was like a voiceover, practically. It's like, he got rid of it.
Don't even think about the idol anymore. It's not a thing.
Oh, okay, all right.
Got it. I'll go back and tell everybody.
Cool.
We won't even think about it.
Yeah, we won't even remotely consider it. That's right.
All according to plan. All right.
Uh-huh.
Who's the MVP for the episode?
I see. You got to give it to Russell. I mean, Russell is just
one?
like. You know.
You can still give it to him.
Russell
showed up in the previously on.
Yeah, he was, No, but Russell is just like he's just everything that comes out of that guy's mouth is just very silly. It's very goofy.
Often mean spirited, but with a silly vibe.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, no, he is legitimately mean, but it's like it's so over the top that it's like
He's talking, yeah,
that
it's like
it's funny. I think what makes it fun is that he's not openly mean to them. He's not like openly mean to them. He's mean in
behind their
confessionals,
backs.
and that
Yeah,
makes it kind of
that's
fun.
so
Yeah, yeah, that makes it really funny.
yeah. Because then he'll tell
um,
them about how he lost
yeah,
his house and his dog in the hurricane, and it was
yeah,
horrible. And man, it
yeah.
just beats me. It is hard having to vote someone else out, man. He has to
Mhm.
pretend to have normal emotions, you know.
Yeah, wild, wild.
The son of a preacher, man. So
Son of a preacher. Yeah, I don't believe that for a second.
I just want to hear more and more life stories that are just over the top. Like he's a perfect guy.
Mm,
Like,
it would be
yeah,
really.
every weekend I do donate and I go and volunteer at the shelters. You know, and that's kind of what I'm all about. Better watch their socks though. I'll tell you what, coming into the merge.
Hmm.
He hasn't done such
Or I'll burn
fiendish
him.
tricks for a while. He did that the
Yeah, he
first
hasn't been the
episode.
goblin. He hasn't been such a goblin since the very first. He was
Just
able to
keep
kind
burning
of just go
articles of
around and
clothing until there's nothing left. Like piece by piece.
then some people are just like people eventually are just like, "Whoa, what's going on? I don't we're cursed over at this camp. Stuff just keeps
And then he'll
disappearing."
gaslight them and convince them it was one of the weak girls that did it, and then they'll vote them out. That's how.
It
That's
was
how it goes.
Natalie. It was Liz. She's
I
so
saw,
dumb.
I saw Natalie burning your clothes the other day. She was sneaking in. I saw
She
her.
was sneaking
I
around.
caught her
She was sneaking
red-handed.
around. Did she get in there? But I didn't want to say nothing
But you
until I was
don't
sure.
confront her about it. Just take my word for it.
Yeah, right. I promised her I wouldn't tell anybody, but I just needed you to know.
Because that kind of bothered me. That kind of behavior. It just didn't feel sit right with
I
me.
really, it didn't feel right. It just was like, it just felt like a breach of trust, you know.
All right. Well,
Oh
hopefully more
man,
exciting times ahead with the merge. We're not just in depression sessions with the freaking Foa going to tribal council. Jeff being like, "Oh
it has
man,
been.
you guys got to figure something out, huh?" One of the worst
Yeah, and then Jeff
performances
was
of
like,
any tribe in history. You guys
yeah,
suck.
and then Jeff had the gall to be like, "Wow, this you guys are getting really good at blindsides." It's like,
I mean,
what are you talking about? It's like, I guess it's a blindside because, but was it really? She knew that her name was definitely on the chopping block at some point.
right?
I don't know. I don't know if she was not like assured that she was staying. That's a blindside. Is when you're like you're absolutely certain that you're going to be the one of the
Yeah,
people
it's like a
that's
blind side on by technicality. Like I guess
technical. Yeah.
all most of the votes they've done probably are technically blind sides, but it's
Hmm.
like you know they're not exciting. Like whoa, she
Yeah.
she's just. I mean, on her way out, she was like, it's pretty surprising. She didn't see it
Yeah.
coming. So there you go.
I guess. I guess that is technically a blindside then at that point.
Because I mean,
But
it hits a little differently when he says it here versus when he said it in Micronesia after they had like blindsided the guys one after the other, and he's like, "You guys, you
yeah.
perfected the art of the blindside right here." Said something like
Yeah.
that.
Right.
It's like, yeah, they actually did. They did that
Right.
because those are
Here it
juicy.
does not. Here it's not. It doesn't feel like earned at all. It's just like
It's like we
it's
just
just a
kind of have to
blindside
vote.
by the.
We have
Yeah.
to do this. We're miserable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jason might have been more blindsided than Liz.
I feel like he probably would have been. Yeah.
No, the fact that he
But
stayed, he's like, dang,
yeah.
it's I'm
Yeah,
embarrassed.
the fact that he's like falling asleep over there. Jeff even pointed out he's just like you just been like had your head low and then you just like pick it up.
just
Like
shame.
Jason's spent. He's shame. He's also spent. The
Yeah,
man looks tired all the
he's been
time.
tired. I mean, the rain took a toll
Yeah,
on him. We need to
yeah,
get some
for
updated feet
sure.
shots later in the season. See if his feet are okay.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we saw a little bit of him from afar in this episode, and
Yeah,
they
they
looked
weren't.
better. They didn't look as destroyed.
But anyway,
Yeah. Cool.
that's it.
So that's it.
Liz is
That's
so
it.
stupid, and it shows because she got voted out here.
Yeah.
It was funny because she was like, I thought it was going to be between me and Allie for sure because we're, the weakest, the smallest. I can't think of anything else that particularly describes us two versus the others in the tribe. But now Jason's an option. Sure, I'll go for that. It works for me.
Sure, yeah.
All right. There you go. Come back next week for the merge, Survivor Samoa. All right.
There it is, yeah.
Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed, like the video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and as always, I'll relay any comments that we receive as long as they're spoiler free. If you do want to include spoilers, that's fine, and I'll bring them up at the appropriate time, be it at the end of the season or a later date. All right.
Okay.
For now, I'm going to recommend a random Tarqaron video for you to check out next. Just because I see this one close up to the top, check out our Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2 review.
Okay.
We just did a video blind ranking random things from our Tarqaron's history, and that was one that came up a couple times.
It did. Came up a lot.
Check it out.
So, yeah.
And take care, you idiots.